The Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio. In 2018, research was carried out by two companies in partnership with researcher Tanja Gerlach at the University of Göttingen in Germany. Around 68,000 women from over 180 countries were asked what women look for in a partner. Through their answers, it was concluded that the most important trait is kindness, which came in first place. This was followed by supportiveness, intelligence, education, and confidence. Are these qualities so rare to find in a man nowadays? What are the possible reasons for some celebrities who are still single despite their fame, success, and beauty? Singer Selena Gomez seems to not know how to choose her partners well. A few months ago, after debuting as the host of Saturday Night Live, she spoke about being single. The celebrity said that the show had already brought together some famous couples and that this has given her some hope. It was at the same attraction that Emma Stone and Scarlett Johansson met their partners and where Pete Davidson met Kim Kardashian, though the couple split later. Selena took advantage of the occasion and declared, "I just want the universe to know that I am manifesting love. I would like to say that I'm looking for my other half, but I'm at a point where I already accept anyone." This is certainly a disastrous approach for any relationship, a mistake that a lot of people make and which ends up costing a lot. Another celebrity who doesn't seem to be having much luck in her romantic choices is socialite Kim Kardashian. She has been through highs and lows over the past years, and currently, the star of the reality show Keeping Up with the Kardashians is single. Kim married for the first time at a young age of 19 to music producer Damon Thomas, who is 10 years older than her. The marriage ended after 3 years, with Kim accusing Damon of controlling behavior, which he denied. The next relationship caused some brouhaha in the socialite's life. She dated singer and actor Ray J for 3 years. However, a year after their split, their sex tape was leaked online. This was what arguably catapulted Kim into the limelight. Her next relationship with TV presenter Nick Lachey ended in part because of the sex tape's release, or of her not admitting that there was a tape. Kim also dated American football player Reggie Bush in the same year that her show began to gain momentum. Their split was then played out on the show. Kim also married basketball player Chris Humphries. However, their marriage only lasted 72 days. Her next husband was Kanye West, with whom Kim had 4 kids. They split in 2021 after Kim protected and helped Kanye to deal with his mental health struggles. According to a source, Kanye was allegedly uncomfortable and irritated by the over-the-top reality star lives of the Kardashians. Their marriage lasted almost 7 years. After the divorce, Kim, at 41, dated actor and comedian Pete Davidson, who is 28, but this relationship did not last long, ending after just 9 months. The star seems to not have been shaken by the relationship ending, as a source has revealed that she is ready to start dating again. Another source added that Kim has expressed the qualities she is looking for in her next relationship. She is ready to date someone older, but it has to be the right person who understands her life. What really are the criteria for finding the right partner and establishing a lasting relationship? In today's program, you will learn 5 important traits that women need to identify in potential suitors. Stay tuned.
Wow, very sad, very sad. Let's see if the statistics, they go well with the ones we chose, right, Mila?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see.
If they are the main ones.
And what did they say there? The statistics? Kindness was the first
one. Intelligence.
Confidence.
A supportive partner.
Yeah, and there was one more.
There was one more.
Mila, I would like to know what people say on the streets.
Okay.
You know, we saw the report, the statistics. People put a lot of qualities here, but I'd like to see what's the word on the street. Let's see what's the word on the street. We'll be right back.
So today we'll be hitting the streets and we'll be doing something a bit different. We'll be talking to the ladies and finding out what characteristics and what traits they would want in their future partner. What qualities and traits do you look for in a future partner?
Equality and respect. Well, starting from there would be great.
I look for a man that's very understanding, self-aware, emotionally aware, also emotionally intelligent, someone that's compassionate, just loving, somebody that's ready to be vulnerable and takes charge also.
Just someone who's like honest and like straight up to, and they know what they want.
I genuinely just want someone who's honest, loyal, is understanding, and just understands me on a personal level as well as a romantic and physical one.
Definitely someone who like understands me on a spiritual level, who's on the same wavelength as me, and I like doing stuff, so someone who's not lazy and will go out and actually do stuff with me.
Someone who's understanding and compassionate. That's really important to me, but not just like in their words and in their thoughts, like in their actions. Like I want someone who's like out in the community, like doing as much as they can with whatever time or resources they've got.
Honesty, spirituality, kindness, looks.
What you described, is that the type of person that you would want to marry?
I don't want to get married. I don't believe in marriage. I
So-
think it's just outdated.
But would you have like a partner long term, long life?
Why not? Why not? But that doesn't mean that you need to get married and do all the things related to a wedding and whatever. Yeah, I don't really believe in that.
So the person that you basically explained, would that be the type of person you would marry?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, it would be. Because like, there's not really point dating someone if like you're not going to marry them. Yeah.
And do you feel like you'll add anything else to those qualities if you knew you was going to marry the person?
Probably someone who will like carry on treating you the same way. Because I feel like a lot of people get too comfortable and then you kind of lose some of the like spark that you have at the beginning of a relationship.
So someone who's consistent.
Yeah, consistency, yeah.
Marriage is definitely something that I look forward to, that I pray for one day. God willing, if it comes, it comes, but we're not searching for it, but in God's timing, it will take place. So definitely those are the characteristics I would look for in a husband. Not only that, but I know with those characteristics, it will make up a good father for my children. The last thing I want is my kids to have a father that is very cold, very, standoffish, and we're trying to break the cycle, generational cycle, so yeah.
I want someone who has like a similar vibe to me, just so they're easy to get along with. I know they say like opposites attract, but if you're too much, then so similar but not too similar.
I see marriage as quite a big, culturally, it's quite a big commitment. I think what would be really important to me if I was going to commit to like a really long-term relationship was that they were willing to grow with me.
Do you think you would find that person that you've described in a club or in a bar?
No, I don't really like clubbing and I don't drink. I think I'm more likely to find them doing something that I really care about, something that brings me joy, and they're there too, and we kind of connect over this shared, which maybe for some people is clubbing, in which case, yeah, you might find them there. But for me, that's not it. That's not the one.
Those are not exactly the places where you can really engage with people in a way in which you get to know them. So, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna find my type of guy in the club. Like, ladies, pack your bags, go home. Literally, I feel like more in person. Like, maybe just walking, for example, walk to the park, maybe a restaurant, more likely, but in the club, no. I don't really think anyone goes in the club thinking, I'm gonna find a wife. Like, everyone's just there to have fun. So no, I know myself now.
Bars and clubs have interesting people. I'm not even old enough to go to one yet. So, I don't know, we'll see.
It's likely. It's the same people, those who are working on streets, those who study in universities, those who you work with. The same people you'll find in nightclubs. Well, pretty much.
I mean, I don't really like going to clubs because of the music, probably in my profession, because I'm an artist, so I feel like I'd find someone in that space.
So you've heard what the ladies had to say, and I must say we've had some interesting answers. Don't forget to tune in tonight to the Love Talk show at 11 p.m. I'll see you there.
Wow, did you see the lady saying, I don't believe in marriage?
Yeah, there's even a comment here from Elena.
She said, She spoke not to believe in marriage. She looked hurt.
Yeah.
Need LT ASAP.
For sure. For someone to say this, Mila, they're hurt. Something went wrong, right?
Yeah.
She tried, she had a big deception, and now she's completely zoned out. I don't want man. It's not going to work. I tried this. This is a lie. You know, this is the dangers of traumas, past traumas, right? We have to overcome this. And she's right. She needs LT. She needs therapy.
There's an open
Love
wound there.
therapy. It's very true. So let's go to the 5 qualities you need to find in him before getting married. Let's see. The first one, ta-da! Ladies, observe him for leadership. Having goals, knows where he's going,
And goes.
right? He's a leader.
Yeah.
Remember, ladies, you know, God calls you to submit, right? And for you to submit, you need to see him as a leader. If you don't see him as a leader, he's not a leader, it's going to be very hard to submit to a person like that, right?
Yeah, and you have to let him lead as well. You know, maybe we want to take the front and you want to do everything. No, you have to let him lead, because if you don't have a leader by your side, it gets very frustrating.
Yeah, and then the ladies are going to have to lead, right? To kind of be the man of the relationship, and like they say, to wear the trousers, and it's not going to work.
Yeah.
The man is going to be frustrated, the lady is going to be frustrated. So he has to be a leader. He takes the lead, right? He's the first one to go out there and do. He has goals. You can put in there, he's ambitious, right? In a good sense of the word.
He has plans, you know. He's not that type of person that says, "Oh, I'll leave for today. Let's see what happens tomorrow." No.
Yeah.
He knows where he's
He's
going.
a go-getter, like
Yeah.
someone put it. I really like how someone put it. He's a go-getter, hard worker. You know, he's a leader. You know, someone that you can say, wow, I'm going to follow this guy. You know, I have no problem whatsoever by submitting to him. Because
And that brings you a sense of peace, because he's a leader, because he knows what he's doing. You're gonna have peace. He's gonna give that sense of security
yes, exactly.
that you need, right?
Number 2. Let's go for number 2. Self-control over his temperament and behavior.
This is a big one.
Yeah.
How many couples have we spoken to where the man has a bad temper, right? The woman can't even speak. She can't do anything, that he explodes. They can't have a conversation.
Yeah, it's true. And, you know, a man, he can be dangerous. A man can be very dangerous, right? And it's okay for a woman to have these emotional bursts. But a man, because he's dangerous, normally he's stronger, right? He is stronger. His body, his physique. And if he doesn't have control of his emotions, this is very dangerous for the woman, right? So he needs to have self-control over his emotions, over his temperament, over his anger. He has to channel that. He has to control that. Otherwise, even though he may be strong, he cannot use that strength. He's going to use that against you, right? And this will cause a lot of insecurity, right, Mila? If the guy, he's angry all the time, he has these outbursts of anger, he cannot control himself. So it causes the lady to be insecure. Being of his word, whether he lies or is reckless, with promises and commitments. Being of his word. He's a man of his word. And this, Mila, is observed during dating. That's why dating is so important. Because that's when you observe these things. For example, he says he's going to be there such and such time. He's going to take you such and such place. That he's going to do this, this, and that. right? If he fails, if he lies, if he never keeps his promise, this will be a problem in the future.
An amplified problem in the future.
Yeah, and these are huge red flags you need to observe for. That's why dating is so important. Okay, you need to watch, ladies, for these things.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's your life. You know, you're building your life with that person. So if you get married to someone that, you know, that doesn't have, he's not of his word. He's always promising he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. You know, that type of man that always says, "Oh, I'm gonna fix this in the house," and then the thing stays there for like months and months, and he doesn't do it. No, you want a man that's gonna, okay, I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry, honey, I got it. You know, that's the type of man that you need by your side.
Yeah, a man that is not of his word, he will lie, he will cheat. Do you think he's gonna keep his commitment on the altar to be faithful to you? No, he can't keep any promises. So this is very bad. His behavior with others. Observe his behavior with others. Does he like to flirt? Is he respectful with his mother, sister, teacher, colleagues? Look at this. So, you know, how he treat other people is going to be the way he treats you.
Yeah, and this is why you need to spend a lot of time together. You need to observe him with his family. You need to observe him in church, how he is, you know, with the responsibilities that he's entrusted with, how he is with other women. Is he too friendly, too smiley, you know?
Yes. So does he flirt a lot? This is a red flag, right? Does he mistreat people that are under him, that he thinks are less important than him? Because you can treat well people who are above you, right?
Yeah, who has something to give you.
Who have something to give you. But people who doesn't have anything to give you, how do you treat them? If you treat them with disdain, that shows lack of character. Pay attention how they treat people that have nothing to give to them, right? Pay attention how they treat the waitress, for example, right? How they treat older people, their parents. You know, if he's mistreating his own mother, do you think he's going to respect you, lady? Huh? It's like this.
Even driving, right?
Yeah, of course.
If he loses
Strangers.
his temper, you know, does he go after the person trying to, you know?
There's even this story, Mila, that a young girl came to the pastor saying, "Pastor, I have a question. I don't know what to do. I need your advice. My boyfriend, he beats up his mom. And we're about to get married. But I know he beats up his mom. What should I do, Pastor? Should I get married to him?"
You should
And
run.
you know what the pastor said? Of course. Of course you should. Please, marry him. The poor lady is being beat up every day. Marry him soon so he can stop beating you up instead of her.
Oh, no.
That's true. You know, so, yeah, of course, you know, the way he treats other, he's going to treat you. So watch for that, all right? Number 5, the last one, security. Emotionally, mentally stable. Does not run away from challenges or problems. Sorry, this has to do a little bit as well with self-control.
Yeah.
Right, Mila?
Because you're going to get married, you're going to go through problems, and you don't want someone that's going to shy away from the problems.
Yeah.
That's not going to be emotionally or mentally or spiritually stable.
Yeah.
To, you know, to face that problem with you and overcome. You know, you need someone that's going to give you a sense of security.
If you're talking to a guy about a problem, right? And he says, I don't want to talk about, and he leaves the room and slams the door. I'm going to go to my mom's house. So you have a problem. You already see you have a problem. You're going to have a problem, right?
Yes.
So you need someone who will take the hit. take the criticism, who will own their mistakes, who say, okay, I'll change. All right, no problem. Someone who doesn't run away from challenges.
Yeah, not only problems,
Who
but
doesn't
also
get
challenges, right?
defensive, who doesn't get offended easily, you know? Someone who takes the hit, you know, who is secure of himself. Emotionally, he controls his emotions, his mind. You cannot get into his head, right? He knows who he is. And even financially stable as well, right, Mila? We can put it here. Financially stable. Stable in every single area of his life.
The Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.